ISRD, and you are invited to this private beta. We are only accepting 100 people, and about to demonstrate why that is the case. So we are now in the phase of launching the ISRD API and web front end. So essentially what our software does is we can go through GitHub based on certain parameters, such as the amount of stars, the amount of likes, the amount of forks, the date of its first push, etc., etc. And based on that search criteria, it'll pull down each repo until it finds a language that we have a wrapper for. So essentially, the ISRD platform is a baked together security scanner using various open source security tools. So we can see that this is going through these different repositories, and we can see PM lopes slash yoke is a uh, is a library here, and it just so happens that we've got 160 stars, 46 forks. Hasn't been updated in a while though, and it appears to be a middleware framework. So not too exciting, but that's just the first one. So if we keep letting this thing run, we can see we've got protocoder, which sounds kind of promising, written in Java. So we can see 156 stars, 45 forks, and last updated 10 months ago. So looks like it's actually been changed to a new application. So let's go ahead and actually redefine what our parameters are here, and get a little bit into the giveaway here. So the idea is that we are going to be accepting 100 beta testers to have access to our back-end security scanning platform to be used as a bug bounty hunting framework. So the first 100 people that apply and are accepted to this beta pilot will have full unmetered, unlimited access to our auto-scaling cloud environment that is absolutely viciously fast at identifying vulnerabilities in code. So as you can see here, we are looking for repositories that have .c files, and this will pull down any functions and any routines that are determined to be either vulnerable or not best practices and could be actually exploited. So the idea here is you sign up for our beta pilot. You're going to have a username and password to be able to log into ISRD.com, and you will be able to select from a pool of these different applications that have vulnerabilities, and be able to make money on being a bug bounty hunter. So another really popular one besides C is actually going to be JavaScript, because as you know, JavaScript, there are a lot of outdated dependencies on these applications. So we're going to go through the top starred repositories that are primarily running JavaScript, and we are simply looking for outdated JavaScript dependencies. So boom, we've got backbone support from GitHub. I'm sorry, from Thoughtbot. And let's see what this guy is doing. Okay, we've got 230 stars, 30 forks. Has not been updated in quite a while, but it's a collection of utility classes for backbone.js, which looks like a rather nice application here. So let's take a look at Backbone.js, and we can see as recently as 16 months ago, we've had new test cases implemented. We've actually had updates to this app in the last 16 months. So this is an actual JavaScript framework that that is vulnerable here because it's simply using outdated versions of different JavaScript dependencies. So we've got Shen.js, we've got jQuery post message. That sounds interesting. Let's take a quick look at that. 356 stars. It's a pretty old project, so we can just go ahead and skip that. So the idea here is you have, again, this full, unlimited, unmetered access to our platform to identify vulnerabilities in all different types of languages that are found in these GitHub repos. Everything from JavaScript to Ruby to Golang. And the whole idea here is, again, identify vulnerabilities, go to bugcrowd.com or hackerone.com and provide evidence that there's a vulnerability, and they'll write you a check or send you a payment online. You keep 100% of the money that you're actually making from it. We simply want to use you as a case study. We want to show the world how successful this software is at identifying vulnerabilities. And again, let me just show you some of the features here. We can go by first organizations, first repositories, top starred repositories. We can focus on a specific language, different output formats, all kinds of good stuff. So again, this is limited to 100 people only. Super, super excited because throughout the next 30 days from now, we're going to be working one-on-one with all 100 of you in our private company Slack channel or server, and essentially giving you the opportunity to give us feedback on how we can better improve this platform to allow it to make you more money as a bug bounty hunter. And also, this is just one of the many features that ISRD is rolling out. Our next rollout is actually a WordPress and other CMS security scanner, where you'll be able to do a whole lot of cool stuff with identifying hackable websites and be able to use that in your arsenal of tools for bug bounty hunting, as well as tools to be used for penetration testing. So one other really cool point I want to touch upon is ISRD is now offering training and certification to become cybersecurity consultants, where you will actually have our seal of approval that you know what you're talking about. You're able to do the things that are required to lock down someone's cybersecurity posture and ensure that they are in a secure state. Everything from intrusion detection and intrusion prevention to backups and VPNs, all that good end-to-end comprehensive cybersecurity stuff. However, this is the first step with our beta rollout. So go ahead, join. Again, we only have the ability to kind of service 100 users at this point in time, just because of the limitations of staff on our team. And once you sign up for our beta, we are going to not only give you full unlimited access to our cloud-based GitHub scanner, but we're also going to roll out these new scanning tools to you. Again, a website security scanner that looks at, if you're running WordPress and if it's running the latest version of WordPress, or, plugins and theme vulnerabilities. And then in addition to that, also doing stuff like, network security scanning, um, VPN creation, automatic backup system generation and scripts. So there's a whole lot of room for growth once you join ISRD's team. So I invite you to go ahead and apply now. We're looking again for anyone that's an expert all the way to somebody that's just getting their feet wet and interested in cybersecurity. We'd love to have you come test our new software. So just go ahead and visit our actual application um, form and submit your information, and we will go from there. All right, I'm super excited to work with you, and I yeah, just let's get this thing moving. And again, looking forward to having a first chat with you. So take care. Thanks.